Hey, what is going on everyone? It's me, Mr. Mario, and it's been a bit since we've been here on the PlayStation 3, but there's been something I actually saw a while ago. However, I'm just getting around to giving this a shot here. This is a way of actually gaining more storage space and I guess reclaiming it on your PlayStation 3. Now, first of all, this does require a modified PlayStation 3, whether you're running a full custom firmware or if you're running PS3 HDD. For this example, I'm going to be running PS3 HDD, but just to clear this up here, this is not a matter of deleting games or applications or going into save data or deleting any of that. This is actually reclaiming data that is used from reserved storage on the PlayStation 3 itself, and this impacts every single PlayStation 3. This was actually discovered a few years ago by Einstein X2, stating that you could unlock up to 8% extra total space on the PS3's internal hard drive. I'm going to have this linked down below in the description because me simply summing it up here is not going to do it true justice, and there is so much awesome information that you can show on here and really check this all out. So you can even see just some befores and afters from running this. You can see this person with a 160 gigabyte drive end up gaining about 10 gigabytes of free space back. You also see another person here with about, a terabyte and a half available of storage. They were able to get almost 100 gigabytes back. So this thing is no joke here. There's a giant write-up about this and there's instructions on how to manually do it, but we're actually going to be doing it a much easier way using the help of a modified PlayStation 3 and an application here which has been developed by 3141 Card. This will also be linked down below in the description, but this is the PS3 Unlock HDD Space application. And what this does is it reduces that 8% of reserved storage space down to 1%. And if you ever want to rerun this for whatever reason, you can just rerun that and you'll be able to regain that reserved space back. So it will go back up to 8%. I'll show it here. But all you need to do is really just click download and download this package file somewhere you can easily find it. Once you download the package file, we're also going to need a USB drive on hand. So if you have a modified PS3, you probably already know the deal here, but you're going to need a USB drive which has been formatted to FAT32. So mine's already been formatted to that. If you need to format it, you can right click, format, default allocation size is fine, FAT32 is fine, quick format is all good, and at that point just format the drive. Make sure you back up anything you care about, mind you. I already had this drive blank, so it didn't matter to me. But from here, you just go into the drive, copy and paste the PS3 Unlock application, and once that's all done, we can go ahead, go back over here, right click, eject to safely eject our USB drive, then remove it from your computer and take it over, pop it into your PS3. Now once you have your USB drive hooked up, if you have the full custom firmware on your system, you can just install this right away. If you have PS3 HDD, you will have to run and enable HDD one time, and once that's all done, you can then go over to your package manager, install package files, standard, and install the application. It's pretty quick. So there we go, it's all right there. Now before we run this, let's do a quick before and after. In order to do this, you can just go over to settings, go down to system settings, go all the way down to system information, and check this out. This is my own PS3 Super Slim, so as you can see, I have a 120 gigabyte solid state drive actually installed in here, and I currently have 80 gigabytes worth of free space on here, which isn't all too bad. So I'm going to go back out of this. We're going to go over to the game section itself, and we just need to simply run the PS3 Unlock HDD Space application. Check this out, it's as easy as this. Your PS3 should go black, beep once at you, come back to the XMB, and that should be about all there is to it. Now if we go back over to system settings, go all the way down to system information, check this out. Just only doing that, I've now gained 7 gigabytes back. So I now have 87 gigabytes available instead of 80, which we previously just saw. Now, this is to say, some people might be looking at this and saying, okay, this really isn't that impressive, but I will say, 7 gigabytes is 7 gigabytes, so we'll take what we can get here. On top of that, you also have to realize that the bigger your hard drive or solid state drive is, the bigger the drive installed in the system, the more space you're going to be getting back. So if you have a 500 gigabyte drive, a 1 terabyte drive, for example, you're going to get a lot more storage space back than I did on a 120 gigabyte solid state drive. Now for our last step here, what if for whatever reason you want to revert this change? Well, if you ever want to go back from 1% reserved storage space to 8% reserved storage space, it's as simple as this. You go back over to this application and run it yet again. So here we go, we're back over at the XMB. It looks like nothing has changed, but if we go back over to settings, system settings, and go all the way down to system information, as you can see, we are back to what we were before. So I now no longer have that 7 gigabytes. We're back over to what we started with, which is 80 gigabytes of free space. But again, that 7 gigabytes is really not going to be doing anything, so I would like to get it back. However, this is again up to you all if you ever want to revert this change for whatever reason. Just because I do want that 7 gigabytes back, I am going to run this one more time to actually get that space unlocked. But there we go, that's all there is to it. There wasn't all too much to this tutorial because thankfully so much really awesome research has been done and it's been boiled down into such a small and simple application that easily does this for the end users. Anyways, that is about it for this tutorial. I hope this helped you all out over on your PS3s, and I hope you all do very much enjoy that extra reclaimed storage space that you've probably never had access to until now. Anyways, this is Mr. Mario signing off. Thank you all for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, a like would absolutely be appreciated, and if you didn't like it, a dislike is fine as well too.